Good morning, everyone. Wow. I'm the only one here. It's just me. Campsite to myself. That was a good night. Really nice. Very peaceful. And still very peaceful. Other than me talking. Welcome to today's vlog. If you haven't seen this place already, have a look at last week's video. It's really nice. I'm just going to put a sticker. One of our stickers somewhere, not sure where, I don't know where to put it. Right, it's there, you see it in the background, just there. Right, if you find it, take a picture of the sticker, don't screenshot the video. I might even send you something. Today, got another long drive. I looked at it last night, I thought it was less. We've got another 7 hours to drive today. And I just remember, this is my choice. This journey can be done in a lot less time, but I've decided to do it without any motorways, which is crazy and a little bit silly, but it's nice, honestly. The route yesterday was just beautiful. Most of it was scenic and peaceful and quiet. It was great. Would I advise it? I would, if you had more time, but 7 hours a day is a little bit, silly. To give you some perspective, 7 hours was yesterday, 7 hours today, 5 hours tomorrow I think, and then by doing those big drives we then get down into the very, very south of France, 1.5 and a 3 hour drive I think until we get to the airport. I'll keep you updated on that. So we're going to head off in about 5 minutes if I can get away in time. I want to get on the road and I will find a boulangerie today. I failed you so badly yesterday, no boulangerie, but I did have some funny little bread things that I didn't show you. From the supermarket. They were like pockets of air, so when I was hungry I had a whole pack and they didn't really do much. So anyway guys, right, enough of me rambling, let's hit the road, let's go. Okay, so now we get to the exit of the camping car park. It's time to pay. So all we do with our prepaid card, this one here, is we just tap it and then the barrier lifts up and we can drive out. So being a new day of driving, I should probably remind myself to drive on the right hand side. That's not good if you forget. I would recommend this, and even if there was more people camping, it would still be good. I had planned originally to walk, I think, to the local boulangerie, but I haven't even looked, to be honest, so if there isn't one, don't hold me to that, don't blame me. I got up a bit late this morning. I was planning to get up at 6, which was ambitious in itself. So we set off this morning with just under half a tank of fuel. I will need to fill up at some point. We've got 193 kilometres to do before the first stop, and then about the same beyond that. Notice all the greenery on the trees. I believe this is a sign of really clean air. So Pete, please respond, tell us, is that what this means? I saw quite a lot of this halfway down the journey yesterday. Look at that. Wow. I think we need to go and have a look. Let's go down there. Okay guys, so I've just driven down a really, really steep, narrow, exciting hill, and I've just seen the most incredible viaduct. So I've pulled over. I'm not going to take the camera, but I'll just put the drone up and show you that now, and then we'll carry on driving. Here it is. This scenery is absolutely epic. I am having such a good time. As an experience, this is definitely up there. So if you've got spare time and you're driving this way, this is amazing. Wow. Wow. And wow. As I'm looking at the route ahead, it looks like we're going to pass a boulangerie. Now, I'm very excited. I am so hungry. Been driving now for, I don't know, an hour probably, and haven't had anything to eat yet. I've been excited about, you know, French stuff. And yesterday we didn't get any. It's been hard. It's been tough, you know. It's life, difficult. The problem I have with a boulangerie, as you know, is I'm very good at ordering too much. Is that going to be a problem? Yeah, probably. Is it going to bother me? No. Will I eat more? Yeah. Is that a bad thing? No, it can't be a bad thing because it's nice. Nice things are good for you, aren't they? As long as I'm happy, that's all I'm worried about. The space is beautiful. It's a big, sort of fast main road, this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. We are here, opposite the Marie's office. But then opposite the Marie's office is this. Wow, this is a thing. So I am also very excited to tell you that I'm at the boulangerie. I think that's what Google Maps tells me anyway. I've parked just here. It's out of the way. It's not in a bay, but I'm hoping that's not going to upset anyone. Also, I don't want to upset people. I want to be nice. Nice people. Here's the boulangerie. I found it, but it's shut. It isn't going very well, is it? All I wanted was some breakfast. Anyway, can't do that, so we're going to have a look at the water. Okay, so I saw the boulangerie. The boulangerie was open. I went past the boulangerie and carried on. There was nowhere to park. The only small problem, I say small, big is the issue. The motorhome is big, and that does cause problems. We cannot ignore them. They are a thing. 7.5 meters long, this thing is, and has the turning circle of a, well, I don't know. There was actually a big double space I could have taken up that was before it, but I did the naive thing of feeling it was better to carry on and get a bit closer. Reality is that meant I would have been a lot further away. I probably could have parked 10-15 minute walk away. That's too much. Doesn't matter. 30 minutes away is the next boulangerie that's actually like properly on our route, so we're going to go there. All I can say is that I'm sorry. I'm failing you drastically. I'm just failing you. It's the best I can do. I'm sorry. Good news is we will arrive at 11:17. This next boulangerie, if we get there, if it goes to plan, if I succeed. And that means that not only will it be breakfast, but it could be lunch as well, combined into one meal. Now that is good. That is financially very sensible. It means we're only having to stop once, and it means I only have to eat once. Now I think that's quite efficient, so I'm going to commend myself on that 11:17 break for food. What can I say? Right guys, we're going to carry on and we're going to see some more exciting scenery. Now I don't know if this scenery thing is going to work out in the video. I don't know if you're going to enjoy it or not. It might not be very exciting, so I do apologise, but don't worry, it's only 4 days, 3 days until everyone turns up and we meet them in Italy. So yeah, this is the adventure to Italy. I might call it that actually. What should I call these videos? I'm gonna break it up into 3 parts. It's gonna be episode 1 to 5 will be driving to Italy, and then beyond that will be Italy through to Hungary, and then the next series will be Hungary back to the UK. That's the plan anyway. Let's see what happens. If the rest of the drive is anything like this, we're gonna have a really good time. So this is probably the first road that I'd say is a little bit, it's not a motorway, is it? It's still fine, but this is the first road. I want to just acknowledge the first road that isn't, you know, very good. Google Maps is just using it as a cut through the previous road and this road. So we turn left on the previous road and then we're going to turn right to get out of it. So I guess we're just avoiding something, I don't know. The concern with these roads in general is not the roads themselves, it's the access to and from the roads. That's what I find anyway. It's quite a sharp turn to get out of that road. The lack of traffic on this entire trip has been amazing. Right, I think this may be the time to take off my jumper because it's getting warm. This is very exciting. I found a boulangerie and someone just walked out of it. So I assume it's open, but we will only know when we get there. Let's see what happens. Bonjour. Pain au raisin, une tarte un poulet.
7,95 € s'il vous plaît.
Au revoir. I did it! I managed to go to a boulangerie. I think the problem so far has been timing. I've been delaying it, waiting, and then getting to them when they're shut. That's the issue, or they're just not en route. So, Google Maps, first thing, that would make way more sense. So, tomorrow I will try much harder, but I've got some stuff. I managed to order 2 of something I asked for 1 of, so I didn't do very well there, but that's good because it means I get to have 2 of them. So it's not always a bad thing getting things wrong, I suppose. That's good. I got a roll, I think it's chicken and mayo and salad, so that looks cool. Pan of raisin ×2 and some kind of sugary thing. So I'm gonna have a pan of raisin now as my breakfast. I think I will delay my lunch for a little bit rather than eating everything now. That's greedy as well, isn't it? Right, it's just time to hit the road now and carry on with the journey. On y va. I'm revitalised, I'm refreshed, and I am ready to go. Could do with the coffee. Maybe that's something to look out for next. Let's hit the road. Let's go. Okay, so diesel, gasoil, if that's the right way of saying it, is dropping. So I'm waiting a little bit. I've probably got another hour's drive at least before I need to refuel. When we arrived in France, it was around 180 euros. Dropped down to around 177, and I thought that was exciting. Then we got to 175, and then it started going down, and then I've just seen 159. 159, what a difference. It's been really interesting seeing prices as we go further into Eastern Europe. And it won't be interesting if you don't care. Obviously, it'll be really boring, so I do apologise. Who cares? It's okay. About an hour away from refueling, maybe a bit longer. I've got spare fuel on board. I'm really noticing how green everything is, noticing the sun sparkling off the leaves and water. It's a wonderful place to be. I would say I'm jealous, but to me that's here, so you should be jealous. Unless you're in another equally nice place. I can see a mountain range in the distance. I'd tell you what it is, but I don't know. It's way too much driving on this trip, so to be able to forecast exactly what's ahead of us. Okay, so just stopped here just to have my sandwich from the boulangerie. Very nice, I've just finished it. Hope I've made a mess. And I'm here. Check this out. This trip does not lack scenery. It's amazing. These places I keep seeing. I wish I had more time to do this trip. I think 2 hours a day rather than 6 or 7 would be better. That's the reality. I've got to travel, I've got to get somewhere. I can't travel any less. I wish I could see more of these places and spend more time here. One day. I'll be back. getting a little bit empty, so I thought probably best to put some in there. So bad news, this is a little bit more expensive, and actually by waiting it's cost me more money. Not ideal. I think we'll just put 50 euros in, and it's not so bad, it does save on weight, but obviously we have to stop again. And for all you interested, it's 1.76, that's €1.76. 2 hours and 39 minutes still. This is a thing, this journey. But I'm loving it, it's great. It's a thing of endurance, it's amazing. Let's go. So this is the first sign of rain since we arrived in France. An hour and 37 minutes away from our stop, which means we'll get there at 6:10. Kind of wondering if it's best to stop for food before I arrive. But obviously that means I'll get there later. Not really sure what's best. So just 36 minutes to go until we arrive at the campsite. Well, the place I've chosen to stay this evening. I don't remember much about it. I don't know where we're going. No, I do. I roughly know where we're going. It's a car park, I believe, and I think it's got power. I think it's got toilets. We should be good. These roads are amazing. Probably more so if you're in a sports car. I must say they are quite fun to drive in the motorhome. Probably just a little bit different. I mean, they're not motorways, but the plan is not to drive on motorways. So I suppose in a sense I've kind of got what I've been asking for, to avoid motorways, and instead I've got what we found in the Pyrenees last year, we've got here. Except I've been doing a lot of that today. Lots of steep hills, windy roads, thin roads, quaint small villages. It's been amazing. It's been engaging, which has been great. So it's not been tiring in a laborious sense, but it has been tiring in a kind of concentration way that, you know, in that I've got to think about every movement. I'm always checking with height, width and everything else. Not long now, we'll be there soon. Hopefully we'll be there before dark, I'd hope so. Let's see, I can hopefully show you around. If there's anything to show you, it might just be a car park. Right, let's go. That was a really long drive. It was going to be 7 hours, but I think I left at 8 and it's now 6:30. It wasn't traffic. I think just driving a motorhome is slower, like a van, than maybe it predicted it would take in a car. I don't know. It's okay. There's the motorhome. And this is where we are. Wow. Look at this. It's amazing. I'm going to sort the motorhome out, and I think we'll take a walk. You can go along down past some restaurants and stuff. They're mostly shut, understandably, because it's even though I'm in shorts and t-shirt, it's still winter here. Anyway, let's see what we can find. Hi everyone, a few hours have passed and I'm now back in the motorhome. I went out for some food and ended up just sitting around. I didn't take the camera with me because I was only planning to go out for a few minutes. Started walking and I found a nice place to eat. I had what they called an American, which was a baguette thing with burger meat and chips and cheese and stuff. It was quite strange. Wouldn't have it again, but it was nice, I think. Not very French, as they clearly stated it was American. I thought I'd give it a go, and I did, and I had it. Anyway, yeah, like I said, back at the motorhome. I need to do some editing now. Got a few days until the next video is due to be uploaded. So if you have any questions about today, drop them down in the comments below. Definitely love to hear from you. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.